Hello, this is Konbu. This is the first time in my life I've come to Mount Takao. The filming date was Sunday, June 1st, and I came in the evening, a little after 4 p.m. And since it was a Sunday, it was quite crowded. In front of the station, there were Italian restaurants, and a river was flowing where children were playing by the bank, splashing in the water. Although many shops were already closed, there were many soba noodle shops and other similar stores lined up. This shop is freshly fried donuts. Also, this shop is a brand space for a company that operates a service called Gohoubi, which helps prevent mountain accidents. There were several such buildings lined up. To get to Mount Takao this time, I took the Keio line from Keio Shinjuku. As for how to get there, you can also take the JR Chuo line. This time, it was more convenient for me to take the Keio line. On the way back, there was a horse race at Higashi-Fuchu, so the train was incredibly crowded with people coming back from the races. I've arrived at the chairlift Sanroku station at the mountain's foot. For the way up, I bought a ticket for the chairlift from Sanroku station to the summit station. The fare is 490 yen one way for one adult. Even after buying the ticket, I had to climb quite a few stairs before I could finally get on the chairlift. The stairs from buying the ticket to getting on the lift were quite tough. The chairlift takes 12 minutes one way from the foot of the mountain to the summit station. The first lift is at 9 a.m. and the last one is at 4:30 p.m. From December to April, the last lift is at 4 p.m. I know I'm repeating myself, but this was my first time ever visiting Mount Takao. We live near Tokyo, so I thought it was a bit of a waste not to have ever been to Mount Takao, which is why I decided to go this time. Mount Takao is a 599-meter high mountain located in Hachioji, Tokyo. It's one of the mountains located on the eastern edge of the Kanto Mountains, and geographically, it feels like it's on the southern edge of Tokyo. It has also received a 3-star rating in the Michelin Green Guide, and its popularity among foreign tourists has been growing in recent years. Yes, the chairlift is now approaching a very steep incline, and you can see incredibly tall trees below. Okay, and now I've arrived at the summit station. Since it's getting close to the time for the last chairlift, it's mostly people coming back from the summit. There was hardly anyone, if any, who was just starting to go up. While we were going up on the chairlift, the ground underneath disappeared partway through, leaving only a net. When that happened, Hijiki-chan, who is afraid of heights, started to feel a bit sick. So we took it slow for the latter half. She rested for a bit after we reached the summit. In the direction with the view, there are benches, tables, and telescopes, or binoculars, I should say, so you can get a panoramic view of the scenery. And on the right-hand side, there are restaurants and such, but it looks like they're already closed for the day. So, I'm sorry I couldn't show you what Mount Takao is like during its peak time in the middle of the day. But next time I go, I'd like to prepare properly and go from the morning. This is the Mount Takao Monkey Park and Wild Plant Garden. This place was also closed as business hours were over, so we couldn't go in. But inside, there are about 90 monkeys full of personality, and you can observe their monkey society. So, if you're interested, I think it would be a good place to visit. We couldn't go this time. And since we were cutting it close for the last cable car, and we thought we were running out of time, we took the cable car and headed back early. This is said to be the cable car with the steepest incline in Japan. The angle of the steepest part is 31 degrees and 18 minutes. And indeed, compared to other cable cars, I felt this one had an incredibly steep incline. Inside the cable car, the floor is stepped like a staircase and is on a slope. But when it starts moving and reaches its peak incline, the floor isn't quite level, if that makes sense. Sometimes it tilts toward you, and other times it tilts away. It made me realize just how extreme the difference in incline is on this cable car. But inside, it was packed. I heard it can carry 135 people at once, and it was almost full, so it was extremely crowded. Okay, we've arrived back at Kiyotaki Station at the foot of the mountain. For the cable car, the station is called Kiyotaki Station. So, we didn't actually have time to climb to the summit, which made for a very short introduction. I hope you can forgive me for that this time. On the way back from the foot of the mountain to the station, we took a different route than the one we took on the way up. We passed the sake manju shop. It's a famous Japanese sweet in Hachioji. And this is the riverside. This small river is called the Anaigawa River, and it's a rather short river with a total length of 8 kilometers. So that's it for the Mount Takao area. We took the train back to Shibuya.
Hi, hello. This is Hijiki. To wrap things up, we came to Andhra dining in Shibuya. This is an Indian beer. It was a bit lighter than a regular beer, but it was delicious. And next up, this is a curry platter. Well, it's a bit thin and has a sour taste, but it was very delicious. And next, this is tandoori chicken. This one was thoroughly marinated in curry powder flavor, and was very delicious. This concludes the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give us a thumbs up.